Hi everyone, today we shall be discussing with a new topic of the reason of capacitance. In the last video we had discussed about the capacitance and what is it, how it arises, and what were the simple factors that was affecting the capacitance and how could we increase the capacitance of any general or simple conductor. Today we shall be discussing the first and the simplest case, that is the capacitance of an isolated spherical or round body. Okay, see that. Suppose this is a spherical conductor of radius r, okay, and you give it a charge q. We know that all the charges get spread over its outer surface. Okay, so by applying or providing charge, we increases what? Its potential, electrical potential, and the potential at the surface of that conductor is given by V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 and charge over its radius. This is the simplest formula we had studied in the previous lectures. Okay, so we see that its potential rises proportionally to the charge given to the body. Now what will be the capacitance? Simply use the formula. Now capacitance is given by C is equal to charge given to the system over what? Its potential, that is charge required to raise its potential by unit amount. So I must elaborate that, charge over potential. Okay, so putting the simpler values, we get this is the value of charge given to the system, and what is potential? That is this much, q upon 4 pi epsilon naught into radius, and by solving we get 4 pi epsilon naught into r. That is the C, that is capacitance of this spherical conductor, will be equal to 4 pi epsilon naught and r. That's it. My formula is now done. Okay, that this is giving what? C is directly proportional to the radius of the conductor. The larger the conductor is, more will be its capacity to store the charge. We know from the previous lecture the capacitance is what, or capacity is what? The storing capacity of charge, how much charge it can store without breaking out. Breaking out, the last topic we discussed, it polarizes or ionizes or simply break down the air around it if the field exceeds the required value or precise value for that particular conductor. Okay, so this is the conclusion, that for any spherical conductor, if the R increases, C increases. Okay, simple. Now if I wish to find the capacitance of our earth, for the sake of now, let's imagine that earth is a spherical ball of radius 6.4 10 to the power 6 meters. We have been using this value in the gravitation more oftenly. So for earth, that is, we are finding what? The capacitance or capacity of our earth. So capacity of earth, and that will be equal to C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught and radius of earth, and we know that R of our earth is 6.4 10 raised to the power 6 meters. Now putting all these values, we get C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught, okay, better I put all this value, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is given as what? 9 into 10 to the power 9. So this will be equal to 1 over 9 10 to the power 9. Okay, and radius is equal to 6.4 10 raised to the power 6 meter. Okay, so these are the values we shall be evaluating on. So this is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and this is equal to 6.910 raised to the power minus 3 upon 9. Okay, and this is equal to 0.711 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, this is the calculated value, and finally we can write 711 10 to the power minus 6. So capacitance of earth is 711 10 raised to the power minus of 6, and this is equal to what? Micro. Micro means 10 to the power minus of 6. So this is more easily the capacitance C is equal to 711, and micro, what is the unit of capacitance? That is farad. So microfarad. Now see the important that we get from this important idea. Earth is the biggest possible spherical body we can have on our earth. We cannot have more than this sort of body, because earth is the biggest body in its own frame. So this is the biggest possible spherical body, and its capacitance is only, numerically this is very small value, but physically this is very large value, that is 711 microfarad. So earth is a large conductor. Generally in practical cases and in commercially we use capacitance of microfarad, but 1 microfarad, 2 microfarad, nanofarad, then picofarad. Okay, the capacitors that we use in our generally ceiling fans, they are of 3.25 picofarad. Okay, 2.5 picofarad. So you can get the idea that how small the capacitance of all these devices are. So this is the most possible, the largest body on the earth. Okay, so this is the capacitance of earth. Okay, note it down. We shall see you in the next video, that is the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor.